Hi everyone, and I think all of you have gotten so used to my creating a video that when you don't see a video for the week, you sort of miss my voice and miss my presence. So thank you to those of you who said you wanted the video, didn't really understand the assignment for Chapter 8. Okay, well, we know the very first thing that you have as a team assignment is to choose a team manager for this week's session, and that'll be in Wiki number 8 for this class, Business 203000. And for business 203316, the one that meets my office hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 10, all right, the number is going to be different. So don't look for the wiki numbers to be the same, all right? But the concept of the assignment is still the same. All right, so for part 2, so that was part 1. So for part 2A, you read the scenario. I've invited you to speak to the students in the Career Club on the work that you're doing. Now, as much as you would like to be present, you're unavailable because your sister is getting married on that weekend and you're in the wedding party. The wedding is taking place on Friday, November 15th. The invitation to speak to the Career Club is Thursday, November the 14th, 2022 in the faculty staff dining room. Respond to Professor Figueroa's email in wiki number 9 indicating that you are unable to attend the presentation. Now, you cannot type in the wiki of the email heading. I just want the body of the email. What would you say to me in an email? All right. The second part 2B, in pairs, not the entire team, in pairs. So if there are 5 of you in a team, then you're going to work with 3. All right. If there are 4, then you have pairs. Okay. Review the email that your partner has prepared in the same wiki number 9. Okay. For this, we're responding to Professor Figueroa's email, wiki number 9, in the same email. After you type the draft of the email to me, responding to me that you are unable to attend the presentation in wiki number 9, then with your partner in the same wiki number 9, type the recommendations that your partner needs to make to revise the document. Base your recommendations on the checklist below, which is the same thing, the same items that I use when I correct your papers. Is the email free of typographical, spelling, and punctuation errors? Is every sentence in the email a sentence and not a fragment? Is the email clear? Did your reader understand the point the writer was making? You, as the reader of your partner, did you understand the point that the partner was making? Did the email answer the question of the assignment? And lastly, and just as equally important, did the email have the you attitude? Did you feel that the writer was addressing you? All right. So that is part 2B. So you have 2A is the assignment, the draft that you're putting in wiki number 9. And in wiki number 9, the same wiki, you're critiquing your partner's draft of the email. And in 2C, after the team partners have discussed and typed the recommendations and you're still in wiki number 9, revise the email according to the recommendations of the partner. So you have in 2A, the first draft. In 2B, the recommendations from your partner. Pretty much the same way I send you recommendations. And then in 2C, you're revising the email based on the recommendations. All right? So there's the first, then the recommendations, and then the revision for part 2C. And you're still in wiki number 9. All right? Now, for part 3, each person in the team will read 8.17 direct claim, but it doesn't work on page 288 of your textbook. Each person, now you have to read first, each person will type the draft of the first sentence, just the first sentence, not the paragraph, not the email. This is an email or a letter? Yeah, this is a letter. All right. Each person will type the draft of the first sentence of the letter in 817 in Team Wiki number 10. All right. So you move from Wiki number 9 to Wiki number 10, which is a letter that you are composing. You are now approaching the area of the course in which you are creating letters. You're not revising somebody else's letter. In chapters 8, 9, and 10, you're creating your own letters. So that's what I was building you up to this point. So each person will type the draft of the first sentence of the letter in 8.17 in wiki number 10. The teams will come to consensus as to the best response from the team members, and the team manager will indicate in the wiki the best response from the team. Everyone in the team will revise the sentence. Okay, hold on. Let's make sure you understand. All right, let's go over it again. In Chapter 8, Team Assignment Part 3. Remember, we're finished with Part 2 with the wiki number 9. Now in Part 3, we're on wiki number 10. You read 8.17, the direct claim, but it doesn't work on page 288 of your textbook. Each person will type the draft of the first sentence, just the first sentence of the letter in 8.17 in Team Wiki number 10. The teams will come to consensus as to the best response from all the team members, and the team managers will indicate in wiki number 10 the best response from the team. All right? That's just for the first sentence. Do not give me the second sentence. Do not give me the entire letter. I just want, how are you opening up this letter? Remember, this time it's a letter, not an email. Okay? So after you're finished with that in the draft with your team members, now for the individual follow-up assignment, revise the remainder of the email or the letter in Chapter 8 that you began in wiki number 10 for clarity, familiar words, developing the U attitude. All right. So everybody will have the same first sentence as in each of your teams. All right, that you thought was the best. All right. You're all going to have the same first sentence that your team thought was the best. That's important. Everyone in team, whatever the team names are, 1, 2, 3, I forget all the names right now. Okay? Each person will type the draft of the first sentence. The teams will, in wiki number 10, the teams will come to consensus as to the best response. Okay? And now in Chapter 8, the individual follow-up is to continue with the letter. I have to change this, but it's already changed, or it should be changed in the wiki assignment. Revise the remainder of the email. And in fact, you're not even revising the email. You're creating the letter. All right. So everybody has written the same first sentence. Now you type the remainder of the letter. All right. And submit the assignment in the assignment link. Okay. Your regular assignment link. If you have any questions, folks, just, well, it's due on, today is Thursday, and it's due on Monday. So if you have any questions, and the office hours are today. So if you have any questions, you can text me or you can email me. All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.